Let me tell you about something that breaks my heart a little. There are people out there, real people who genuinely want to change, waking up at 5 in the morning, lacing up their shoes in the dark, dragging themselves onto a treadmill for an hour, every single day. Rain, exhaustion, bad days, it does not matter. They show up, and then they step on the scale or look in the mirror and feel that specific kind of devastation that only comes when you gave everything you had, and the results just did not show up. That feeling is one of the worst feelings in fitness, and the tragedy is, it was not their fault. Nobody told them the truth about what cardio actually does. Here is the truth. Cardio burns calories while you do it. That part is real. A 30-minute run might burn 200 to 300 calories, depending on your weight and intensity. That sounds meaningful. The problem is that a single bad meal decision can erase that entire effort in about 4 minutes of eating, a large coffee drink, a handful of something you were not even paying attention to, a slightly bigger portion than you needed. Gone. All of it. The math is brutally simple. Your body burns roughly 13 to 15 calories per minute of moderate running. A single chocolate bar takes approximately 2 minutes to eat and contains around 250 calories. The treadmill cannot win that race. It was never designed to. Here is where it gets more complicated and more honest. Your body is not stupid. It is actually remarkable at adapting to stress. When you do cardio consistently, your body becomes more efficient at performing that cardio, which sounds like a good thing. It is actually the opposite. A more efficient body burns fewer calories doing the same activity. The 400 calories your morning run burned in week 1 becomes 300 calories in week 6. Same effort, fewer results. Your body figured out how to do more with less. That adaptation is a survival mechanism built over millions of years of human evolution. It has absolutely no interest in your fat loss goals. None of this means cardio is bad. Cardio is genuinely wonderful for your heart, your lungs, your mental health, your energy levels, and your longevity. These benefits are real. But if you are doing cardio specifically because you believe it is the primary driver of fat loss, you have been given incomplete information, and that incomplete information is costing people months of exhausting early mornings for results that never arrive. That is the part that hurts. Fat loss happens in the kitchen. Not because that is a catchy phrase, but because the single most powerful lever you have over your body composition is what you consume, not just during a workout. Across the entire day, every meal, every choice, every moment, that is where body composition is actually decided. Creating a caloric deficit through food choices requires no extra time, no special equipment, and no physical exhaustion. It just requires awareness. Eating 300 fewer calories a day is mathematically equivalent to running 3 miles every single day without running a single step. That is just how energy balance works. The most effective approach combines both. Train for your health, your strength, your mental clarity, and the feeling of being capable in your own body. Eat with intention and awareness, understanding that food choices have a far greater impact on how your body looks than any amount of time on a machine. So let me bring this all the way back. Cardio burns calories, but the numbers are smaller than most people think, and they get smaller over time as your body adapts. Food choices control the majority of your body composition, because no amount of running can outpace a caloric surplus. The kitchen always wins. A deficit through eating is more powerful than a deficit through cardio. Every single time. This is not an opinion. This is energy balance science. Cardio is still valuable, genuinely valuable, for your heart, your mind, and your overall health, just not for the reason most people are suffering through it every morning. Train because it makes you stronger and healthier and more capable. Eat with awareness, because that is where your body actually changes. Use both together. To every single person who has been waking up exhausted and running in the dark and wondering why the mirror looks the same, you are not broken. Your discipline is real. Your effort is real. Your effort was never the problem. You just needed someone to point it in the right direction. Now you have that direction. Now you have that direction.